used to hate to call out because I'm just like, oh my God, if I call out, who's gonna do this job? I was just like, I can't do this anymore. And you could pretty much make your schedule when you want to make your schedule. You come in and work. Oh my God, it's so flexible. It's ridiculous.
Y'all, look how cheap this gas is. It is $1. Hopefully y'all can see that. It's $1.67 for gas. I'm about to fill up because I am child about to fill right on. And I got like a Speedy Rewards card too. So like you go inside and you scan your card and you get some like points and stuff on your card, like your little gas card thing or whatever. But yeah, I just had to share that with you guys. I can't believe how cheap this gas is because literally when I say gas, it's like where I live at, gas is $2.01. I passed by here and the gas is $1.67. Baby.
Okay, Vibe, so if you don't know, let me go ahead and explain to you. Okay, so I have been working at Amazon since I moved to Ohio. If you have been watching my videos, you know that I moved in Ohio September of 2019. And I was staying in my car up until January 2020 while I was in Ohio. And when I got to Ohio, I applied for 2 jobs. The first job that I applied for was a hotel job because before, when I was living in South Carolina, I had a hotel job, and if I needed to get like a room or something for a night or whatever, I know that using my discount, if you work for a Hilton company, you'll pay between $35 $45 for a room a night, which is not bad at all. It's like really, really good. Yeah, so I would stay at a Hilton hotel because that's where I worked at or whatever. So then I applied for, the same day that I applied for a hotel job, I applied for a job on Amazon. I was looking on Indeed and it was like Amazon is hiring or whatever, and I was like, okay, bet. Then I'll apply for Amazon. So I did. So literally, y'all, I kid you not, I even made a video on this. I literally got 2 jobs within 24 hours when I moved to Ohio. So basically I ended up getting 2 jobs. So I started off at Amazon as a picker, a full-time picker. 6 months later, I transferred to another facility to help launch that building, and I ended up, staying at, well, basically I ended up staying at the facility. I launched the building and stayed at the facility. I just transferred to a new building that they had just opened here in Ohio. So that was in February. In April, I ended up getting a, well, let's go back a little bit. So in February, when I transferred to a new building, after like maybe 2 weeks or something like that, or like 3 weeks later, I became a learning ambassador. So I was able to like train new hires that came onto the PIC team. So I became a learning ambassador. Yeah, so maybe like 2 months later, I got a promotion to become a PIC PA. So I became a PIC PA, and that was pretty much my path for like maybe like a month or 2. And then after that, I became part of the social distance team. So currently I am now a part of the social distance team at Amazon. And yeah, so that's that. So I was looking at different like schedules because I was trying to figure out like things as far as like I want to do like with life and everything after this, because I always say I don't want to feel like I'm stuck in a space where I'm just like, oh, I can't leave because I need to be here for X amount of reasons. Like, for example, like me living in my apartment, I feel like if I don't stay there long and I'm paying all this money for rent, then like why am I paying money for rent? Like I shouldn't be there. Like I shouldn't be there. I feel like I'm being held down. So with working at Amazon, I only work 4 days a week. I'm off 3. They do have like flexible schedules. Like, oh my God, it's so flexible. It's ridiculous. Like you can basically find different ways to work when you want to work. Basically, there is a schedule called a flex schedule. You work minimum of 20 hours a month, and basically you still keep your job, although you don't get benefits and like all of that good stuff or whatever. You still have your job with Amazon, and you could pretty much make your schedule when you want to make your schedule. You come in and work. So long as you work those minimum of 20 hours out of the month. There's another schedule that I was looking at. It's like a 3-day schedule. You still keep all of your benefits, but you will only be working 30 hours a week, which is absolutely fine. So, and it's called a reduced schedule. It's not called part-time, it's actually called a reduced schedule. So I was looking into that as well. And then the schedule that I am working as of now. So is this my, yeah, I don't know, I'm like, is this my exit? Girl, you know your exit. But anyhow, so yeah, it's just like, it's so many different things that you can do as far as working with Amazon. Like, I feel like honestly I would not have to quit my job to live in my car. This is where I get the bulk of my money from, obviously. And then on top of that, Amazon has like different programs that you can like go through. Like, say you want to travel, you can be on the away team. Say you want to transfer to another building, say you want to like work at, don't quote me on this, but I think you have to be working for X amount of months before you're allowed it to transfer out to another facility. But yeah, so you can transfer to another facility. So say, for example, I'm here in Ohio and I feel like after a couple months of staying in my car here in Ohio, I don't want to no longer live in Ohio. I have the opportunity to actually transfer out to another facility if needed to, or if I wanted to transfer to another facility. Also on top of that, as far as traveling, like, you guys already know I already travel a whole lot now, like, and I still work full-time. I still work 4 days a week. I travel a whole lot now. It's just kind of pretty much like how you do your time, like how, you know, you manage time well or whatever. But if you're that type of person that you just feel like, I want to travel 24/7, I want to travel all the time, there is other options as far as not working at a building where you have to be there all the time. You can have like other jobs as far as like, I didn't speak on this, but I did DoorDash for like, well, I have been doing DoorDash for like 2 months now. Yeah, for like 2 months now. And when I say, y'all, I make so much money on DoorDash, I was like, wait, is this real? Like, my sister told me about it and I was just like, huh? Like, how are you making that much money in a week, you know? So it was like pretty cool. So like DoorDash, you can actually like work basically anywhere that DoorDashers allow you to work. You can pretty much work. The sign up process was like so easy. I got approved in less than 24 hours and I was ready to start dashing. It was like crazy. I was like, wow, I had no idea this thing even existed. Like, this is for real. But yeah, I made a lot of money off of DoorDash, and you can make so much money during the week. So too, with that, you're not on a schedule. Say you don't want to go, you want to go a whole week without dashing completely, then do your thing. Don't dash at all. That's all on you, because it's all about your schedule, how flexible you want to be. If you want to make more money, then you know you got to put in more work. If you don't want to make as much money, or you feel like you don't need it, then you ain't got to put in as much work. But it's all up to you as far as with DoorDash. With Amazon, I'm still trying to see where my career is going to go with Amazon. I'm going to be very honest with you guys. I love working at Amazon. Like, oh my God, it's like, I've never had a job like this where it's just so flexible, and like, I don't know, I just have so much, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just like, wow, like, I'm getting paid to do this. But yeah, that's that. And then also too, like, at first I was just like, I can't do this anymore. Like, I really need to focus on myself. Amazon has like different things that you can do as far as taking a personal leave if you need to, you know, get some time off or whatever. It's so many different opportunities and so many different things that you could do to make sure, you know, you're still able to make money and hold on to a job. Like, it's so many things. If anybody works at Amazon, or, you know, you think about working at Amazon, speak with your HR, because HR basically will help you like with anything. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, I have literally one of the best HR teams that I have ever worked with. Like, they're very like straightforward, and they're very informative. They have so much knowledge about the programs and different things that you can do. So I'm just like, yo, this is a joke. So a lot of people always say things like, oh my god, I could never work for Amazon, it's so much stress, and you gotta do this and you gotta do that. Every job has its ups and downs. Like, every job has its ups and downs. Not every day that I go inside Amazon is a good day. I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh my god, everything is like peaches and cream when I go inside. No, some days I want to say some things that I can't say, you know what I'm saying? But it's all up to you. It's like your opinion on how you feel is what type of workload you want to go with. Just because one person had an experience at Amazon, you can't really take that as your experience, because one thing that a lot of people don't realize, Amazon has like 50 million different job titles, so many different things that you can do. That one person that probably went in, they probably was like a storer or a picker or a packer, and they hated the path that they were in. And they came back and maybe told you like, oh, it was so horrible, I couldn't do it or whatever. But maybe it was just the path that they were in. A lot of people also don't realize, like, you can also apply to change your path. Not saying that just because you apply, you're gonna get approved. It all depends on, you know, if they need that, if they're needed in that area or whatever. But what I am saying is, like, weigh out your options before like you just throw it all away and just like, oh, I can't do this, you know. There's so many other options. Find different things, like ask questions, talk to your managers, your AMs, your PAs, your HR team or whatever. But I know one thing with Amazon, like, I talk to everybody, literally everybody. I'd be like, I want to do this, so how can I do this? Like, lay out what you want, and they're going to try to help you to find the best option that's going to work for you and your lifestyle. I know I said, oh yeah, but like I said before, I was like, I don't think I want to do this. I want to work this schedule. I just want to work this. And they're like, okay, you can make that. You can make that your schedule. It's up to you. It's basically like, yeah, it's pretty much up to you. And just people be like, oh my god, I don't want to work this, I can't work this. Amazon gives you so much UPT time, PTO time, and vacation time. Like, it's so flexible. And you know how, like, I know, like, me before when I was working in retail, I used to hate to call out, because I'm just like, oh my god, if I call out, who's gonna do this job, you know? Or if I call out, like, who's gonna take my place? There's so many damn people here, child, somebody can take care of it, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so it's just like, I know it's more like, when I say flexible, y'all, it's so much more flexible. And I feel like this will work really good for me and my lifestyle that I am about to start back over again. So I'm super excited about that. But yeah, so as of now, I will be still working at Amazon until further notice. I do have some stuff that I'm going to be doing with them as well coming up. I can't wait to share it with you guys. But yeah, so yeah, that's that. But yeah, there are different things that you can do as far as finding work. You don't necessarily have to work at one spot while you're living in your car, especially if you want to be on the go and travel. There's different like things that you can sign up: DoorDash, Uber Eats, Instacart, and most of these places, well, I know for a fact DoorDash, you can do it pretty much anywhere DoorDash is available. You just sign in and you start dashing. But yeah, so that's pretty much that. Like I said, I love working at Amazon. I don't think things are going to change right now. If anything change, it will be just like my schedule. As far as working with Amazon, I would like maybe be more so on a flex schedule. I don't look at doing nothing like that until probably like next year. So I know for a fact this year I'm still going to be on the same schedule. I'm still working full time, but I do get 3 days off, and I got a lot of time to use. If I want to take some days off or whatever like that, I can use my time. So it's too, you got to think about it too. Like with your time, they give you time to work with. Like they give you UPC time, PTO time, and vacation time. It's how you manage your time. So it's just like, don't be like taking 2 hours out or like an hour or taking a whole day off just because or whatever. Use that time when you think you're really gonna need it. Like you're really gonna need it. So, and that's what I did in September last month, made it 1 year. Yay, at Amazon. So super excited about that. Got a little raise, y'all, little raise. But every dollar counts. Yeah, so yeah, so that's that. Yeah, so I'll be at Amazon, guys. I'm not quitting Amazon. All right, vibes, thank you so much for stopping by and watching my video today. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and always stay vibrant. Peace.